Eagles fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly on the road to victory. Eagles, Eagles.
The man, the myth, the legend coming straight from the A, who we got to question his cheesesteak selections out of Atlanta because that spot he keep talking about is trash. But that's the conversation for another day. Cole's Cowboys, man. What's
good,
going
man?
on? What's going on?
Good. What's up, B?
Yeah, man. Hey, what's good, man? Hey, it's always great, partnering up with y'all guys, man. We always have good conversations.
Facts.
We got a game this week, man. We got a game on Sunday.
I mean, speaking of that, though, let me know, man. What's up, Coles? How are you feeling about this weekend's game?
Confident, man. Confident.
Say
we got both guys in. We got both guys in. No excuses. No excuses. Yeah. Whoever wins, and we can just leave it at that. And you're right, Coach, man. This is the game. Because one of us just gonna have to just live with it until the next meeting.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. This game, you know how big this game is?
Very important.
Philly being 7-1.
Yeah.
Dallas is what? 5-2.
5-2.
The winner of this game basically takes not the division, but leads the NFC. Because this will be the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Because if Dallas beat Philly, Dallas is gonna have the tiebreaker and the division with the number 1 seed if they maintain course.
If we maintain,
Philly wins.
You gotta maintain wins now. You can't lose.
Wins. They hold. This can literally determine if the NFC is going to go through Dallas or go through Arlington or go through Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I don't mind going to Arlington.
Hey, we got a very, very good winning streak at home. I feel kind of comfortable with that coming.
I feel like
but this is an away game, so
yeah, I'm just saying, if the playoffs have to go through Arlington, I will be fine with that. But yeah, I'm confident in this game now. If we take this game, because I did do a season prediction 5 months ago, and I had us lose. I had us splitting, so I had us losing this game. But that's before I saw how y'all played. We gonna talk about how y'all played lately.
Y'all
need to be 100. Y'all need to be 100% on how y'all been playing.
Oh, now. I'm 100.
Yeah. Go through it, man. Let me know how you feeling about this Eagles team, like defense wise. Like, how's it going? Like, what do you see as like the weakness that your Cowboys can capitalize off?
As far as what I've been seeing so far is, y'all been struggling when it comes to the new coordinators. Something that we all said. A lot of people was like, "Nah, they're gonna pick it up." Jalen Hurts is familiar with Brian Johnson. We always said it might be a little delayed because this is his first time being an offensive coordinator in the NFL. So we seen it. So Brian Johnson so far, I think he's coming in his way. It's a lot of things that he could do that I'm afraid he would do, but I hope he doesn't do, and that's run the ball aggressively against us, because that's all, man. But he's in his way of keeping Hurts passing the ball so many times to the fact if he does that plays into our favor. So I'm hoping that he does what I want him to do and pass the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And defensively, I just feel like defensively, y'all are still good. But the secondary is very, very suspect.
Okay.
Very. So those are ways that I can see we can go ahead and, hurt y'all, especially in the slot with CeeDee Lamb. I heard y'all, I don't know if it's true, but I heard they were trying to put Eli Ricks in the slot. I don't know if that's true or not, but if that's true, we all for it, man. I don't think he's ready.
Whoa, hold up.
So
hold on. Let me get at them real quick.
Go ahead.
First of all, you gonna put some respect on Eli Ricks, okay? My man was holding it down when he came down facing Cheetah. So we're gonna put some respect on Eli Ricks. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, I don't think he on CD level. I think CD.
Oh my god!
I think CD would handle him.
What is up with y'all with the 88s, bro? What's up with that? Well, yeah, you guys
gotta give it to
love
him.
anybody that wears an 88. You're in love with them.
CD in the slot. Come on.
Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead. Take it away.
Now he's technically right because what we were doing in the Commanders game was rotating between Sidney Brown and Eli Ricks. The thing that I hated about it was if Sidney Brown was out there at nickel, it was zone. If Eli Ricks was out there at nickel, we were in a man coverage. Our OC Eric B would catch on to that. Hey, if so and so's out there on the field, here's a check down. So, if anything, I'm hoping what they do is if Sidney is out there, it's Tanner's zone, but we're in a big nickel. If Eli Ricks is out there, we're going more of a smaller pass coverage because you're not going to play in the box. So it could still be man, it could still be zone. It's all about disguising that defensive scheme. And I think with the side now literally having a full week now with Almond Milk, with Byard now back there and having Slay and both Bradbury kind of now getting that communication right, it should be better. But Coles is correct with with Johnson being an OC, there's a lot of things he's not used to doing that we have been seeing. But we have been seeing that progression. His play calling is getting a little bit better. Sometimes it is suspect at par. But at the end of the day, you have a first-time offensive coordinator doing play calling against a head coach who's been riding the coattails of a Hall of Famer. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Mike McCarthy play calling is going to be against the Philly defense compared to what Brian Johnson's going to do with Dan Quinn and Dallas defense. Because these teams do equal out evenly.
Yeah.
Probably the backfield, Philly may have the upper hand.
But you got to remember something. It's all about creating the matchups. That's what it's all about. You got to keep. First of all, we're gonna have to run at Parsons. You're gonna and then keep everybody else guessing to step it up because there's a reason why it's called first string and second string and third string. You know what I'm saying? So there's a reason. We all know why there's a reason. That means you ain't up to par to, and them not having Diggs. I don't think it's affecting them a lot. I don't think it's affecting that a lot. Is it Bland? Bland has been stepping up. He's doing what he's doing, but they play a lot of zone in that. They could.
We play man. We play man.
Yeah, well, not as much though. Not as much how you're locking down wide receivers. But I will say this though: you are holding wide receivers to a checkmate, but I don't think you're going to be able to hold that bad man, AJ Brown.
AJ Brown's going to be he's going to be a problem.
That's a challenge, bro. That's a challenge. Mm-hmm. You got to rise to the occasion on that one.
It's funny as this sound. This is what I was telling my guy JC and them. I was like, we're going to have to make Devontae Smith win the game for y'all. And Devontae Smith ain't no slouch. That's what I'm saying. That's how bad. That's how bad it is. I'm like, we gonna have to make him be the guy. We gonna have to take. We got it, and it's gonna be hard. A lot of people think that Deron Bland will be on AJ Brown. I don't believe that. I believe
Gilmore's covering.
Gilmore
is following.
Gilmore.
He'll be following
exactly.
AJ.
Yeah.
The only negative with this game is knowing our enemy fan base. When Philly win, the Cowboys immediately are going to go. The game would have been won by Dallas if Trayvon was playing. And that's the only issue. If Diggs was playing and we still won, there's no excuse for anybody because both teams are healthy to a certain extent.
Right. See, I've been hearing a lot of people say that. Like, I don't believe that. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't even think about that because we have a proven guy that stepped up. When we lost Trayvon Diggs, I was upset, but the first thing that came to mind was, man, Deron Bland is the real deal. And he showed that last year. He had 5 interceptions, and he only played half a season. That wasn't no fluke because he came up and started right off the bat the next following year doing what he does best. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, a lot of people was like, oh, yeah, y'all gonna play that. No, man. And we shouldn't. We got a guy that can step up, man. This dude, he the real deal, man. He the
But
real.
but you're an honest Cowboy fan, though. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. That's why we mess with you, because you're a real Cowboys content creator. You're not one of the delusional ones like, yeah, man, we're gonna win the Super Bowl and then we're gonna be doing this. Like you always, I feel like you had,
I mean, why as a fan base, why wouldn't we claim a Super Bowl? That's what we want. That's what we want, man. We got the Lion fans out here with hope right now, since they having a okay.
Shout out to the Lions, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta give it to them. You gotta give it to them.
DC got the city believing, and I wouldn't underestimate Detroit right now, because and not because my neighbor damn coach is one of them, but the boys is looking legit.
Yeah, they've been playing good ball. They've been playing good ball. So, but yeah, I get it. I know some people, some fans in our fan base be talking crazy stuff, but I wouldn't even use that as an excuse. If y'all beat us, y'all just beat us, man. That's just how it is, Even whenever we lost with Cooper Rush, hell, we were winning games with Cooper Rush. I knew.
Thank
you. We were winning games with him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it sucks. So it is what it is. And we played each other's backups and we split back down the middle. So this is our opportunity. Everybody healthy. We're gonna see what and it's fighting for something. Yeah. I mean, especially for us, we need this one. We need this one, because if we win, I don't know if y'all looked at our schedules, but we got a very favorable schedule. That's when a good little soft cushion for us, because I think we play the Giants again. We play the Panthers. We played Washington. We come back on y'all again at home.
Yeah, that's BS. Y'all get Washington after they just went on a whole sell.
Facts,
right?
You know what I'm saying? We play Washington fully loaded. Like, come on, son.
Hey, but then when teams get rid of some players, they get dangerous a little bit, man. When they start doing that fire sale, man, you don't know what's coming. They'll hit you in the mouth. Man, King DV over here talking that heavy trash.
Shout out to King DV, man. He had to come through.
My God, man. Yeah, he
had to come through. He had to come through.
Yeah.
With that being said, though, man, I know your Cowboys. I mean, they're coming off the 5-3 record, and
5-2. 5-2.
Oh, I'm sorry, 5-2. My apologies. With that being said, though, man, like, do you feel real confident in Dak? Like, is Dak the guy for you, or is it like, man, I mean, we just taking it week by week and year by year, whatever y'all want to talk about?
Right. So yeah, of course, Dak, that's my guy, man. I did held him, I held him accountable, especially.
And that's what you're supposed to do when you're a fan. Yeah. You gotta hold him accountable.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. But yeah, after that 49ers game, I didn't like that Dak. That Dak pissed me off.
I need that Dak this weekend.
That Dak had me mad as a mug, man. I ain't even lie, man, because I'm like, bro, you forgetting to use your legs. Like, all you need to do is gain 2 yards, and you over here looking for someone to pass to. That pissed me off. So I'm like, come on, man. So and then, things got better. Of course, we're learning a new offense, right, and we're dealing with Mike McCarthy. People were right. Mike McCarthy's plays calling was terrible. He's getting better, though. He's getting better. He's finally realizing that, hey, CeeDee Lamb is a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, yeah, very, very true.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, they over playing scared and stuff, man. Dak Prescott, he started to open my eyes a little bit more in that Chargers game. He was using his legs, he was taking over. And shoot, and honestly, we was winning in spite of Mike McCarthy's play call that game. Then Mike McCarthy was like, you know what? I gotta let Dak cook. We came out there against the Rams, and that's what he did, So I need that Dak to show up against Philadelphia, man. If that Dak Prescott shows up, I got every faith on how that game's gonna turn out. Man. Y'all might not like it, but yeah, right, that Dak Prescott need to come up, because that was the Dak Prescott that we all love and adored throughout 2016 to 2020. So we need that.
You want the Dak that you're supposedly is a retired Tom Brady? That's the Dak you want?
Yeah. He had an awesome game though. Yeah. We need him. He played good.
What is that, bro? Y'all did not retire Tom Brady.
We retired
y'all wilding, yo. Yo, wow. Yo, Rico.
That dude retired. Literally retired after that game. So yeah, we retired.
Oh my. Whoa. Go ahead, Rico.
Hey, Coles. So Rico got a question for you.
Yeah.
He said, so what's the one thing Eagles need to be worried about? Or I guess this is for the whole panel. What's the one thing Eagles need to worry about? And then Coles, what's something the Cowboys are worried about?
Did I already ask that question?
I don't think you asked the whole panel. But Coles hit my main point. I'm worried about Dak using his legs.
Well, yeah, that's why I asked Rico to go. Rico, go. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be his legs, bro. Because I've seen in certain games where I want to say the Rams game. The first couple minutes, the Rams they kind of figured it out for a sec. All of a sudden, the hole started opening up, and he was able to move around, maneuver, do what he does. Like get a little 10 yards here, 8 yards here. I mean, it was adding up, it was racking up. So if we could take that out and apply the pressure to take him from running, I think that'll be really good. I think that'll be good for us. And as far as us being worried, I think it just might be the secondary, really. Just it
on our side. You're worried about the secondary
on our side, just because what they did against the Commanders. You know what I mean? Like we need to tighten up. So hopefully they tighten that up in the secondary. That's my picks.
All right, go ahead, Coach.
I'm gonna say our front five, just because we haven't been getting to the quarterback a lot. A lot of teams have been getting smarter and doing these dunking dimes. And if Mike McCarthy, if I'm correct, he does like to run that West Coast style offense where it is a dunking dime. So if you hitting your boys like Cooks and CD, out there on those quick little slants, how are we going to cover that? Depending, you catch Eagles slipping, playing a man defense and Bradbury's back turn and they just threw a quick slant. So, CD does get a good amount of yards after the catch. So that's going to be the question. Can we basically maintain the physicality in the trenches and get to the quarterback? This is where you're going to need the guys like Sweat, Nolan Smith, Hassan, BG to get back there. I'm not expecting to hear Carter and Davis and Fletcher names. They need to maintain rush lanes and keep the middle so you're not allowing Dak to climb up into the pocket and get busy and extend these plays. But as far as
legs a lot this year, I will say that.
Yeah.
And as far as what I'm worried about on the Eagles side, it's honestly going to be BJ. With him getting Quez back now, is he going to try and Quez is going to get over the top when no receiver we have right now has been able to do it all season? Or is he going to do what every other team's been doing, stick with the tape and just run the damn ball? That's the unvariable, because play calling is going to be the biggest thing. If you're calling some BS plays and you're allowing Dallas to get the ball back with plenty of time on the clock and fresh legs because their defense is only on the field for 3 and outs, we're done. So that's my biggest concern is coaching on the Eagles offensive side, but Mike McCarthy's play calling on the defensive side, because his play calling fits what's been hurting us these past couple games.
Most definitely. I'm gonna follow up with that. It's the dinking and dunking can open in the middle, getting a slants. I'm getting tired getting eaten up by the slant game. Because CD lives he lives there. That's his playground. That's where he does most of his damage. And he's built like a 12-year-old, so you can't really tackle him. He's so slithering, you know what I mean? So, and then on the Eagle side, man, the only thing is don't keep the main thing the main thing. Don't try to get cute. And the secondary, come on, man. Tighten it up.
Byard might come into his rhythm and pick up on how.
Man, I hope because he's a magnet for Dak, getting thrown into him. You know what I'm saying? Doing the whole thing on the guard.
Dak been kind of clean, so I hope he hold it down. But let me ask y'all this while we talking about that.
What's up?
Do you think that this game will boil down to turnovers? Like if we turn the ball over, y'all give y'all more of an edge if y'all turn the ball over, because it's a record that y'all undefeated. I believe when let me see. I think we're undefeated when Dak doesn't throw a pick. That's how it's been. But y'all the type of team, like, this is just how I feel. If y'all turn the ball over a lot, y'all was able to slither through a couple of teams that didn't have the manpower to still be able to turn that into points.
Yeah.
We the type of team, when we get turnovers, we get points right after that. We'll capitalize on that. How do you feel like if Jalen Hurts was to have like one of those type of games, say for instance like the Jets game?
I think for the most part it just depends on where the turnover's at and where the ball placement is at.
Yeah.
If it's a short field, okay, I'm a little worried. But now if it's like, okay, we got to march down the field, 6-7 minute drive, I feel like the Eagles will be able to adjust. Desai is a good defensive coordinator. This man, I went to we were all in LA, right? And we seen what he did. He shut Cooper Kupp down in the second half. He made the disguise. He was gonna send 5, and then okay, all right, 8 is going in the secondary, and we're gonna shut them down. So that's the only thing that I'm probably a little worrisome about. But for the most part, I feel like on the flip side, if Jalen throws an interception, I feel like, and then comes back on the offense side, I feel like Jalen has amnesia. He's always going to make sure that, hey man, like, we're going to keep the ball running. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll get into the next one because I don't want to skip no bias. But go ahead, Coach, and then we'll go Rico, and then we'll go into the key points of the game.
I think it's gonna be interesting because, like what you said, Coles, but the Eagles right now is, even if they do get a turner, or if the offense turns the ball over, Sean Desai's defense has rarely gave up a touchdown. Even in short field, it's always been 3 points. In that Jets game, the Jalen Hurts fumble, Desai stopped that offense from scoring. Now, it was Zach Wilson, but short field and you can't get up there and score with 20 yards and you got to settle for 3.
That's a win for y'all.
Yeah, and we only lost by 3. We only lost by 3 points, and we had 4 turnovers in that game.
4 turnovers. Yeah.
So, even with us having turnovers, we only lost 1 game, and Jalen hasn't been that good as far as being decisive. So it's going to be Philly showing they can find a way to win the game regardless of whatever's going on. So I don't think even if we turn the ball over, it's going to be, it's going to be the biggest thing as far as the strength versus strength. Who really wants it? Because at the end of the day, if we need the ball back, we can see it. Haas is going to go get that sack. If he really needs to go get it. Almond Milk is going to go get a pick if we really needed it. Because I ain't going to lie, Commanders should have won that game last week.
Bro, they should have won both of the games. What are you talking about?
Commanders should have won that game.
Man.
But they're showing ways to win the game even when it's in favor of the other team. So I don't think turnovers are going to be an issue, even if we are giving up the ball a lot. I think it's really just going to be who wants it that much. And the fact that we're home, I think the city is not going to allow the Eagles to actually, put half-ass product out there on that field, because they're going to let halftime, if it's 17-13, they're going to boo the hell out of you and then boo the hell out of you. When y'all gonna
be texting my cousin, man.
I'll be at the game. But speaking of that, I mean, it's a scary place to play. You know what I'm saying? You got the Philadelphia Eagles and
the Cowboys players like to play there, though.
Oh yeah, I bet, because we probably cuss their ass out.
They like
time. Probably cuss their ass out the entire time.
Probably get their ass cussed out. But
the last time Dallas won in Philly was when we sat our starters because we were going into the playoffs. Yeah. So Dallas owns Philly in Dallas, which that's fine. So in Philly, it's going to be a tough game.
It is
for Dallas, and the temperature is a little bit. Because everybody know running in the cold, the lungs burn a little bit more different compared to running in the heat or a controlled environment. Yeah. So when you got certain players like now, Mozzie Smith would be used to it because, of course, Michigan, cold weather. But certain dudes who've been bougie enough, they're not built for that.
Like Marcus with heated seats. And
hey, bro, if it come with the car, I'm gonna utilize it.
McCarthy gonna have them boys ready for that weather, man. They already been working on cold football, wet footballs.
No doubt. Hey, everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for the comments and everything. Yeah, we'll respond. Now go ahead, Cozy. Not Cozy. Twizzy.
Whoa. Now, I mean, I would have to piggyback with Marcus on that one too as well. I mean, I feel like even if there is turnovers or whatnot, Jalen knows what he needs to do to overcome that next play. You know what I mean? And then on the back end, it's like if we do, have a turnover, we do got a good enough defense where they're like, all right, we're going to go get you that ball back. We're going to get you the rock back. You know what I mean? We need to step it up for you. And whether we go down the field and we get a 3, it's a point. But, I'm not looking forward to – I know Jalen, he knows what this game means to him. He knows what it means to the city. You know what I mean? It's the game right before the bye. It's a big leverage. If we get this game before we go into the bye, that's a good look for him. Then we start this gauntlet.
Rest up with a win, baby. Rest up with a win. I mean, now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this, man. Let's get into the 3 points of you seeing your Cowboys winning. I'll go with you. Let's start with you, Cole. 3 points. Give me 3 points.
3 points of the Cowboys winning.
Yeah.
Like I said, Dak Prescott using his legs, being comfortable in the pocket, just letting him play his game.
Put honey on him.
Oh yeah, that dude ain't scared of y'all, man. That dude ain't scared of y'all. I know how y'all trying to flip it. Y'all know what he meant, man. Y'all know exactly what he meant.
That could have quoted anybody else. He could have quoted Mystical. If you see me in the bear fighting with the bear, help the bear. Not pour honey on me.
You know what he meant? Do you know what he meant by that? They were like, man, Jerry over here trying to be scared, man. Don't poke the bear.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott like, man, I'll pour honey and let the bear come to me. I ain't scared of y'all, bro. I ain't scared of y'all.
The bear, lick it off.
Whoa.
Dak suspect, bro. Dak always gonna be suspect.
Is getting an 11-hour tattoo on his leg.
I like the confidence that, hey man, don't be getting up to do tattoos, man. Hey, I'm gonna be real. If I got the money to get knocked out for a tattoo, goddamn it, I'll do it.
Man. I got it all over. Let's go. Give me the
pain. Shoot. But anyway, man, hey, I just like the confidence he got, man, because he was not confident in that 49ers game. He was acting like he was all tough. Oh, yeah, that made me mad. Man, that dude was nervous, bro. That dude was nervous, man. He's comfortable with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, so I like that's 1 point. He's comfortable. And I like to see that. I want my quarterback knowing that he got this, instead of being iffy about it. I want him knowing that they about to come to Philly and take it. Because we got to, man. Like, our back's against the wall, too. You don't think everybody in Dallas like, hey, you got to beat Philly, bro. We've been talking trash all season. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just went to a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the target's on our back. The target's on our back.
It's on both. It's on both sides, man. Because if we lose this game,
I feel like the target is really on the Eagles' back. I mean, we played the Jets, man, and they brought up the best. Like, it feels like every week, and like everybody wants to take our head off, yo. Like, it's crazy. Oh man. Yeah. Why is everybody talking about Turpin, man?
Because
special teams is only out there for 2 things.
I know, I'm telling you.
The beginning of each half.
But our special teams been kind of good, man. Like, he may be a key factor of this game.
Hey, you let him break loose. Coach, you always key facts 3 phases of the game. Unfortunately, special teams is one of them 3.
I like the way Mike McCarthy been using Turpin. because Kellen Moore hasn't been using Turpin that way. Mike McCarthy gets Turpin. He's been having a lot of explosive runs. He's been putting him in a running back position, and you get that dude in some open space. He's gone. So he could be a key factor. I guess that's why a lot of people bringing him up. And I would say, yeah, Turpin could be a good big factor in this game. We need that. But
speed. You want speed.
Yeah, speed, and the defense. We need turnovers from them. We do. A lot of people, they gonna try to duck and dodge, but we do need a turnover to be able to win this game. Because when we don't get turnovers, we don't win. That's just the fact of the stats right there.
Gotcha. All right, Twizzy, 3 points, man, of the Eagles.
Win. Nah.
Hey, DJ Kelly. All right, I see you.
Now, I think first and foremost, run the ball. Time management. When you do that, make sure the time management is on our side. When you're running the ball, just keep
brotherly shove.
Hey, that's a crazy comment.
Right. Y'all the one that like to be touching each other's tushes, man. So what we talking about now, man?
On, son. Come on, son. You out here wilding, y'all. Come on, man.
Nah, man, y'all wild. I gotta get back.
Our running back didn't get tattoo feed me on him until Dak. Come in. That's all I got. Let me get back.
Yo.
Hey, yo. But yeah, I think time management, run the ball, and that defense, pressure Dak. Go through that line. Pressure, add that pressure that he needs to know, like, all right, they're coming after me. I got to get rid of this.
I got you.
Be coming for
all right, Coach.
Hey.
I want to hear that.
Hey,
I want to hear that.
Like Swizzy said, man, you got to run the ball. I think our offense kind of matches up what San Fran did because of the ability of Swift. You can utilize them in both the run and the pass. So he's not Christian McCaffrey, but he's kind of on that same skill set. So if we can utilize that to our advantage, we should be fine as far as on that aspect. Defense, Desai has to basically, I'm not worried about the adjustments he makes because he's been doing those well all season, but it's more of you can't let the wide receivers work for free. And that includes the tight ends. You got to let these boys work. Even if you're playing a zone coverage, you got to let these boys work to get off that line. Because nobody works for free. If these receivers are getting confident, they start feeling themselves a little bit. That route running gets a little bit more crisper. Now CD starts feeling himself in certain catches where he ain't snagging it. Oh, I'm going to go grab this real quick. So you got to take the confidence away from this Dallas offense. And then the other key is going to be ball security. We've been dropping the ball a couple of times right now. Gainwell, Swift got one fumble for the year. Jalen with the fumble, even though I'm going to get that one to Kelsey and Jalen because that happened off in an exchange. But at the end of the day, you have to secure the ball before you do the next move. That's always the biggest thing. So ball security is going to be the biggest thing because that can be a turning movement. That can change the momentum. We've seen it with the what game was it? The Ravens and Cincinnati game last year where Cincinnati get the ball back off of a fumble, drive downfield, and they end up winning the game. You get a nice fumble recovery after being down a little bit. Now you're feeling yourself. That extra burst of energy comes out there. So biggest thing, ball security, run the damn ball, and bro, beat the living hell out of this Cowboys offense because you get tired. You don't want to block. You're going to take a couple plays off, mental plays off. You're not going to run your route a certain way because if I run in the middle, I got that nice little boy with the head and shoulder hair going to take me out a little bit. So it's if you mentally defeat the team, this is where Sean Desai's nice little speech he gave at the beginning of the season. I need to see all that right here. Yeah. I need to mentally beat the hell out of my opposing opponent. to win this game.
He ain't lying.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. We need to keep y'all from those third and fives and 4th and 1s because we ain't gonna be able to stop this. I don't even want to see that, man. I don't even want to see that, Joe. I'm gonna be mad at that every time I see him.
You just gonna be like, God damn it.
Cause y'all gonna go for it. Y'all gonna go for it on 4th down.
Oh, for sure. I mean, when you have the brotherly shove formation, it's just really hard to stop because they're really good at it. Last week we had a mistake. We had a mistake with the handoff last week. I did like the fake when they handed it off to Swift. I love that one. That was dope. I don't know, man. I feel like this is going to be a great game. I feel like this is going to be a game. It's going to be a Tyson versus, you know, who else is like a heavyweight? Lennox Lewis or
Holyfield.
You know what I'm saying? Except nobody's biting ears. I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy. It's gonna be a good game though. I feel like I'm gonna be there. So I feel like the atmosphere, the grass, it's gonna be a warm temperature and kind of nice. 78.
You're gonna be at the game.
68. Yeah, I'm going to the game, so I'm going back home.
I'm going to the one in Dallas.
Okay, I was trying to go to that one, but bro, y'all.
I'm trying to get permission.
Man. I'm
trying to get permission to go.
Oh yeah, I know how that is, man. Shoot, I've been on lockdown ever since my second.
Hey, listen, I have. So my wife is a Niner fan. I literally had to buy my wife a ticket for her to go to the Giants and Niners one.
Oh,
and I was like, here you go. And she was like, what is this for? I was like, girls trip. Her and her girlfriends went to San Fran, had a little good time. And then I was like, bang! I'm about to go back to Philly. What was it? She was like,
what you did there,
gotta think of my head.
I like it.
You had to go ahead and let me do you a favor. You rub my back, I rub you.
Shout out to the wife, man. She's cool. She got my. So I mean, this like I said, man. No injuries. Hope everything is well with you, Coles, you and the family, man. I appreciate you jumping on, my guy. We definitely gonna do another one, part 2. We haven't even made a bet though. That's the thing about it. We haven't done a bet. What's up? I feel like you're a little scared. I wouldn't either if I'm 7-1. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna skip the bet this time. I'm scarred, man.
He don't want to go back. He don't want to go back to singing "Fly Eagles Fly." You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Y'all got me for lifeline with it.
I get it, man.
That video saved in like 100,000 homes. You know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy because that happened a long time ago, right?
And people still got it, man.
And people will retweet it, and like we're all tagged in it. And I'm like, damn, they still bring this tweet up, like
they got it saved, man. I'm screwed for life.
But you knew what it was as a Cowboys
I already knew. That's
fan.
why I had to, I put it out there. I was like, hey, it is what it is.
He knew what it was. What I love about it though, you're a man of your word. That's what I love about it. So we appreciate that, man. Because there's some people they like, man, I thought we was just playing. Like, nah, son. Because if that would have happened, you know what I'm saying? If the table was turned, you would have expected me to do it. I'd be a man of my word and my bet, right?
Yeah.
So we appreciate it, bro.
For sure, man. Hey, y'all be easy. Hey, we friends until Sunday. After Sunday,
we friends until Sunday. Y'all know what it is. I'm definitely. Hey, you have an iPhone, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so after we win, I'm gonna FaceTime you.
All right, bet that up, man, for sure. We're gonna see, man. It might go on somewhere else. Paul Field.
Hey, he gonna be like this the whole time. Nope.
Like,
hey, Coles, I know you blocking me now. Come on, Coles.
You're gonna be seeing me going off on Twitter, man.
I know you will. But man, may the best
it's always
win,
a pleasure,
man.
bro.
We appreciate you, bro. We really do, man.
That'll be easy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you hopping in, man.
Most definitely, man. Oh man, shout out to everybody. Y'all had the chat booming. Thank you so much, bro. Marcus is going through him like this.
Oh, it was wilding in those comments, baby.
Yeah, it was getting kind of wild. So I appreciate Marcus for handling that. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get some score predictions. I didn't want to get it from him because I already know he was going to be one-sided on this. This is an Eagle podcast.
Yeah, fuck
So
off.
we're going to say the last word, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. And then I'm going to get you guys out of here. We're going on like 2 hours, bro.
Yeah.
But we had a chat booming. Everybody's been messing with us. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Goodbye.
Go ahead, Rico. What's the score prediction?
I mean, honestly, I want us to smash them, bro, but I want to say 24-14.
Okay.
That's just me putting a little extra just because I hate them so much, but that's what I want.
All right. Coach. Coach taking them. He's
I'm gonna go 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think it's gonna be higher than that. I think it's gonna be 28-24. Go Birds.
You said 28-24?
28-24. Go Birds. That's what I'm thinking. That's where I'm at. Will said 31-13 us. Y'all know what that means. That means
There's some wild comments in there with me.
Shout out to Jerry, 31-17. There was some wild comments. I always say that, yo. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man. Y'all have to join the chat. Oh man, we're gonna have y'all Eagles dressed like cowgirls.
Sorry, we don't do that around here.
Nah, we don't do that, B. Yeah,
Sure.
We don't do that over here. B.
We don't do that.
We scoring 30, most definitely.
That's why.
Y'all know what it is, man. We coming at you live every Wednesday night. It's the Swoop Boys. Got Coach Rico, affiliated Poppy, Cozy, DJ Light, aka Will, Potion. Am I missing anybody else? Shout out to West.
I feel like we Menudo, bro. It keeps changing every time.
Oh, I know. As long as they see
Menudo, baby.
Hey, as long as they see the faces, you know what I'm saying. Rico's new, and they just see me and your face. They know what it is. So,
I see.
Y'all know what it is, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. My mind is blown. Yo, this was a fun podcast because it was. I mean, I enjoyed the 2 hours of this, but shout out to Cole. Definitely thank you, man, for jumping on, man. Taking time out of your taking time out of your day to jump on here. But y'all know what it is, man. Win a loss or draw, go Birds. And we are